In today's video, you are going to learn everything you need to know about the Zhiyun Smooth 2 gimbal for your smartphone. We're gonna set it up, balance it, I'm gonna show you how to use it, and we're gonna look at some real-world footage shot on the Zhiyun Smooth 2. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is get it set up and balanced. Now, one thing that I don't like, which I'm gonna mention straight away, is that it doesn't come with a tripod. I don't know why Zhiyun doesn't ship it with a tripod, but luckily I have one from my Crane M2. But if you have any mini tripod with a 1/4 inch screw, just screw it in to the bottom like so. And there's two reasons I like the tripod. One is because you can use it as an extension of the handle so you can get cooler, more interesting shots. And the other thing is that it makes it a lot easier to set it up and balance it. So to get it set up and balanced, you're gonna take the phone attachment plate. You're gonna make sure that the Zhiyun logo and text is written facing upright. I'm gonna take my iPhone X here, and I'm gonna make sure that the lens is on the top side, not the bottom side like this, but on the top side. I'm gonna pry open these arms and slide in my phone like so. I'm gonna get it about in the center and I'm gonna set it aside. I'm gonna take the gimbal arm and make sure that the Zhiyun Smooth Q2 text is written facing upright. And then I want the back motor text also to be facing upright. So right now it's upside down. I need to go ahead and flip it so that it's upright like that. And then I'm gonna have the little image that's on the back base plate facing me. I'm gonna have this motor facing away from me. I'm gonna again make sure that the Zhiyun logo is upright. I'm gonna flip up this red latch, and then I'm just gonna slide it in like that. Make sure it clicks. Put down the latch to make sure it's secure, and there you go. It's in. But we need to balance it. And it's very important that you balance it correctly, because if it's not balanced correctly, you're gonna get jittery, shaky footage, and your motor is gonna have to work extra hard to balance, and you're gonna drain your battery very quickly. Speaking of the battery, make sure that it's fully charged before you start using it. And it takes about 2 to 3 hours to fully charge it, and the battery should last anywhere between 4 to 7 hours, again, depending on how frequently you're using it and how balanced your gimbal is. So to balance it, I'm just gonna try to make sure that the center of gravity of my phone is in line with this motor. So right now, if I let go, you can see that my phone is falling to the right. So I need to push the phone that way. And right about there, no, it's still falling to my right. So I need to push the phone that way more still. And that is about balanced, there you go. So now once it's fully charged, you can power it on by long pressing the power button for about 3 seconds, and it'll come to life. So let's talk about the different modes. You have pan follow mode, lock mode, and POV mode. By default, when you start the gimbal, it's gonna be in pan follow, meaning that if I pan to the left and pan to the right, the gimbal will follow. But if I tilt down or tilt up, you'll notice that the gimbal doesn't follow. If I want it to follow my tilt, then I need to tap the button twice to get to follow mode. So now when I'm panning right, panning left, and tilting down and tilting up, the camera follows. You'll notice, however, that if I roll to the right or roll to the left, it doesn't follow. To do that, I need to enter POV mode by tapping the button one more time. Now if I roll to the right, roll to the left, the camera follows. If I want the camera to stay perfectly straight no matter what I do, then I need to go to lock mode, which is indicated by L. So now once I'm in L mode or lock mode, if I pan to the right, pan to the left, you can see the camera doesn't follow. I can tilt down, tilt up, roll right, roll left, nothing happens, the camera's in lock mode. Before I go any further, I'd just like to say if you're enjoying this video and would like to see more tutorials and reviews, please click subscribe. And if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comment section below. I respond to every single question within 48 hours. So let's go outside real quick and take a look at some of the footage that I've captured. Here I am walking at a very slow pace. Next, I'm walking very fast, almost a jog. And you can see that again, that there's very little shake or jitter. And now here I am running at full speed, and you can see that the camera does an amazing job stabilizing the footage. And I can further stabilize this using a program like Premiere Pro or After Effects. But a lot of the cool features of this gimbal can be found through the app. You can download the ZUI Play app by taking a picture of this QR code. And once you have it downloaded, you need to make sure that you are connected to Bluetooth. So turn on your Bluetooth. So once you have the ZUI Play app connected to your gimbal, I can click on the top left to change the different video resolutions. You can go all the way up to 4K 60 FPS. I can live stream by going to Facebook Live. I can turn on and off HDR. I can set a timer. I can turn on and off the flash. And then you have these really cool creative modes such as panorama, photo, video, slow motion, and time lapse and motion time lapse. So let's say I want to do a motion time lapse where I'm tilting up and down. I click the duration, let's say 30 seconds. And now the gimbal is going to automatically do a motion time lapse. That'll last 30 seconds. The other cool thing is that you can control your camera through the gimbal directly. So if I want to record video, I just simply click the red button and it starts recording. So overall, this is a great gimbal for its size and price. It's small, compact, and durable, and really stabilizes your smartphone.